The realistic terrain generation in this pack just totally sells it. Yes, I'm still here. I had... the worst part is that, like, 2 weekends ago, I had a long weekend. I had 3 days. I was like, okay, you know what? We're going to do a ton of stuff. Put a few episodes in the bank. Instead, I had a sore throat. I was sick all damn weekend. Nope. No production for me. And then I spent all week watching Death Note with a friend of mine. Because despite the fact I've read the manga like twice, I somehow never got around to watching the anime. And this, from up there, this looked like it was ready. Nope. Oh well, anyway. Yeah, I decided to go a little nuts on the fruit trees. Having a slight problem keeping my fruit intake up, given that I spent most of it on making alcohol for vinegar, because I wanted to get a big, huge leg up in food storage, so I'd stop having to do it for a while. I stored up a ton of food. Come down here and grab something out of the bins. That's the last piece of actual fruit I've got from the year before. And what I don't get is, the date here keeps changing. It's 5 May 1001. No, it's not. I guarantee it's not. Because I think that would put this before the map would start. Go figure. Oh yeah, and that thing I made gave myself a little bit of protection. Mostly because it just looks nice and brutal. I actually googled black bronze. Some nice looking stuff. Got a blast furnace, got some steel, got a anvil. Gonna actually build something today. Actually get on with tech. I hit it for myself again. Here, there we are. Some immersive engineering stuff. I still plan on building that hobbyist steam engine because it's a more of a portable power source. I guess provided I've got water and a handful of coal. Creosote. That's I'm clicking. I'm clicking. So you need like Mekanism pipes, or like a red bucket. Yeah. Here I was thinking, oh, I've probably got some iron tools. I'll grab some obsidian. I'll make some tanks. Be good for moving liquids around. No. Because the mod pack offers me. No, I think they expected a certain level of tech for something like this. What else? I went and did a ton of exploring. Let's go to... Come on, map. Still doing that weird nonsense. I go... There, let's find that one. Okay. There. At the bottom there, X 10007 Z. Anyway, it's up here. X 10072 Z 10,000 something. Yeah. One problem I have in this game is that I like to just pick a direction and go, which means that my exploration tends to be kind of willy-nilly. I walk by a lot of stuff because I'm busy looking at stuff. Yeah. I was mostly looking for... I need garnierite. Because now that I've got... And I'm slow, I can't run because I'm thirsty. Because in order to make things like the Immersive Engineering hammer, you need black steel. Black steel first requires steel, and then black bronze, and nickel, which is garnierite. And we need more than that. Haven't been so lucky with it, although the guys in the Reddit gave me a good idea how to look for it. Something that I should have figured out on my own, since already done something we suggested. You're in a terrible spot, Pig. I got bored one day, and this was one of those hot springs. I got bored and followed it all the way to bedrock. What I didn't clue in was the fact that whatever this rock is the layer down there. They told me to look for gabbro, I think, which I'll have to go and do in order to find the nickel I need for black steel. Here, got to mount more pigs. These things take forever to mature, you know that? I'm not even sure. Can I interact with these things? Yep. Came back with a boat. Figured, don't put in a chest, let's put it there. Had a few pigs grew up to maturity. They're basically pushing each other out through the gates, which I don't quite get how it happens. There's too many. Yeah. My bad. I grow stuff in a confined area. Yeah, I did the same thing with the chickens. I figured, I'll put a couple of those nest boxes in so I can get eggs. Yeah, I turned around and I did a bunch of this and some other things. The next thing I knew, I had a gabillion chickens. So at some point, we're going to kill a gabillion chickens and have us a whole bunch of chicken meat. This is the ghetto version of my storage right now, because I need to devote time to actually building a decent building for this. But this is, like I said, this is for... yeah, so there I killed a whole bunch of them. I killed a deer while I was looking around too. Like I said, I needed to build up a whole lot of food storage so I could stop concentrating on it for a while. Still growing a few things out here, but not paying as much attention to it as I have to. Where was I? Oh yeah, I was going to build something here, wasn't I? Finally got steel, which means we can finally build... here's most of the parts for it. Steel hammer, steel chisel, haven't even touched it yet. Clock, which I keep putting away and losing. Somewhere around here got a bunch of... I made pistons. I know I made pistons. There they are. It's pistons. So what do I need? I need this, I need... I've forgotten what I need. Hobbyist steam engine. Those, that. Glass. I need another piston. That's no problem. Still got... I do need to go find a bunch more redstone, though. And do I still have any wood left? Treated wood planks don't work. Cobble. There we are. Yeah, having iron as a technological prerequisite for pistons is kind of cruel. Like, I understand, yes, it needs iron, but the amount of effort you have to go through to get iron, beep. It's a lot of... yeah, I've got all that. There's a source of rich hematite nearby. So I need glass, gear. Oh, I need something like 2 more tin sheets, I think. Right? Tin sheets. Yeah, 2 more tin sheets, which is nothing. I went out and found a great big pile of... still have it here. I didn't go through all of it, did I? Words. Considerate. There we are. I had to go and search for considerate because the area that I'm in is kind of tin poor. Whoops, get back here. Ooh, I might not have... okay, good. And it's night, of course. But don't worry, we're jack-lanterns everywhere. And on top of that, I'm still, there, let's make this proper. I was doing a bunch of stuff, I didn't want to get swarmed by mobs. But since I've got the entirety of this interior all blocked in, And a mini map. I'm not all that worried. This is what most of my charcoal went to. Come daytime, I want to see what the hell that shit does. First, get the parts I need for all of this junk. And I'll see you when I'm ready. We have something. And while I'm here, I need to make more steel, apparently. Well, that's an expensive way to do things. It's almost like they don't want me to use this. Well, it's a slow-ass way to do things. I'll say that. I think we're going to throw up that Immersive Engineering windmill. Not quite sure where, unfortunately. Don't have a lot of really good spots for it. Plus, it's a windmill. They tend to be... I don't want it to be just like a pole with a thing on top. You getting anywhere? Come on, it's been, what, 6 episodes? You guys can't speed this up for the crowd? Alright, there we are. Finally have technology. On the upside, I can forego a bunch of stuff. Oh, hey! I've forgotten about a bunch of these. Problem is that this, this 6 for 16. So that's six ingots. Gets you, I think, just a little over a stack. I did the math on this a long time ago. I had some dumb idea. I wanted to make a purely aesthetic series. It would just involve building railways everywhere. But the problem is that it's a suspended track, that's why. Go to regular track, which is buried in here for some reason. Oh, I took it. It's not even in here. Got the Ys, loaders, unloaders, high speed. It's going to be done here in a minute. Yeah, the rail, that's what they call it. Yeah, this is still the Speeds of Tar, the other one. Although with this I can make the last one. One thing I'm probably going to do is find base. So straight south, this is our nearest source of salt water for brine and things like that. The nearest? Oh, if it's not nearest, it's easiest to get to. And then from there, I have to take a boat down to here, this island, to get anything like graphite or something like that. And what I might do, make that. What I might do is run a rail that way, so I can do things like I can ship buckets of brine. I could probably build sort of like a port or a storage area down here somewhere. 'Cause like I said, I do need brine for a lot of stuff, especially for food production. And then if I want to go to any of these places, it's all by boat. So I could set up a tree farm, a couple other things, build something down there. But we got all this stuff up here we got to do yet. And yeah, I think even with this, like I said, this is something we could take with us, right? Like we could take this guy somewhere and we could build. So you finish. We can take this guy somewhere and power something somewhere else. If I put up that wheel, we're stop that. If I put up that wheel, we're not moving that. That is a permanent fixture. And it's going to be... I'll have to figure out how I want to build it. I don't want it to be ugly. The last thing I want is something to be ugly. And then I'll have to figure where I'm going to put all the machines. Need to be accessible and not involve a ton of running around. I'll figure that out, rather than have you sit here and hem and haw with me. And hopefully by next time we'll have something to show you. I'll see you then.